Hello class. So let's start with our chapter Nazism and Rise of Hitler. So in the earlier class we have seen that how Hitler came into power, how he has become the chancellor and he started establishing dictatorship. He wanted only Nazi party to be there in Germany. And now police forces were there who were appointed by Hitler. They are stormtroopers, Gestapo, and SS police. So Gestapo were the secret police. That means they will be not coming as police in front of the society. They will disguise themselves and move around, searching for those people who are speaking against Hitler, who are trying to encourage others to stand against Hitler, not listening to his policy, and if they are caught, they are severely punished. So these were the different police forces which was put forth by Hitler. The regular police in green uniform and the SA or the stormtroopers were the existing police office forces. Additional police forces were also raised like the Gestapo, the SS, criminal police, and the security services. All different type of police troops were introduced by Hitler. Now reconstruction. Now for reconstruction and for the economic recovery, he has appointed economist Hagelmas Cash was given the responsibility of whatever the economic problems people were facing. What the Hitler wanted is whatever the problems they are facing, they have to come out from there. They have to be facing a good years. That was the thing in Hitler's mind. So he has brought economist Hagelmas Cash and he was given the responsibility of economic recovery. And what did he do? He initiated a state-funded work creation program to ensure full production and full employment. As Hitler has promised earlier that he will make the nation strong and everyone will be getting job. There will be no unemployment. So that was the responsibility which he has given to Hagelmas Cash, that to initiate a proper state-funded work creation program which is going to give full production and full employment to the people. This is Hagelmas Cash. The famous Autobahn and Volkswagen were the result of this period. These were the cars. Cars are considered as luxury. Right? So these were the cars which was put forward by Hagelmas Cash and Hitler, showing that not only rich people, common people can also use cars. And then he has mentioned Volkswagen as common man's car. So this way, Ottoman Company has introduced this car during this period. Now, he aimed at full production and full employment through a state-funded work creation program, and Hitler pulled out of the League of Nations in 1933. Germany was there in League of Nations. He pulled out Germany from there in 1933. Okay. Reoccupied the Rhineland in 1936 as when Germany was asked to pay for the war. Right? Germany refused. And how it was asked? By gold. Repaying by gold. But Germany refused. So what did France do? They occupied the rich Rhineland, industrial area and all. And then what did Hitler do? He has reoccupied the Rhineland in 1936. Integrated Austria and Germany in 1938 under the slogan, "One people, one empire, one leader." As the gold industrial area was taken by France, the rich Rhineland was taken by the Allied powers. Same way, this all type of what we say no non-democratic rules were there. And so what did Hitler do? First he took the rich mainland from there, then he took industrial areas of gold also back. Then he integrated Austria and Germany in 1938 under the slogan, one leader, one people, one empire. That was the slogan which he has given, that all people are equal, one. There is only one empire and there is only one leader. And who was that leader? Was Hitler. He then took Sudetenland from Czechoslovakia. Now what he has started doing is, slowly he want to expand the nation. He want to expand the Germany. So step by step he started invading different states and different countries which were there beside Germany. Hitler had the unspoken support of England. He also had support of England in doing all these things. He chose war as a way out of the economic crisis. The economic crisis what the people were facing, he chose war as a way out. Resources were to be accumulated through expansion of territory. Now, as he want to do war, he need proper resources for that. And so for that, he wanted, if economic crisis is there, and if economic crisis has to be moved, there should be resources. There are no resources. Now for resources, what he did? He want to expand his territory. And to expand his territory, what he has to do? He has to choose a war. He choose a war. So that was not compulsory, but he did that because he believed that he was very powerful. He is having a lot of military with him, so he can start expanding his territory, get the resources from the other countries also, and then bring in economic crisis from his country. That was what Hitler has thought. In September 1940, Germany invaded Poland, and this started a war with France and England. USA resisted involvement in the war. Now, as he has to remove economic crisis, he wants resources. And now for that resources, he started expanding his territory. Now, in September 1940, what did he do? He invaded Poland. And he started a war with France and England. As England was giving hidden support to Hitler, so they had also a war with France. England was supporting Hitler. So to support him, they started a war with France. But USA, they resisted involvement in the war because they know that if they will take part in the war, again there is going to be a use of lots of resources, and because of that there is going to be a problem in the economic development of the country. So they totally resisted in involving in any type of war. But when Japan extended its support to Hitler and bombarded Pearl Harbor, the USA entered the war. Now what happened? Japan, they extended its support to Hitler as Hitler was needing a support. He wanted war. He wanted a proper expansion of Germany. So for that, what did he do? He started asking others for help. Now he wanted USA also to be involved. But as USA was resisting it, what did he do? He asked help from Japan. And now Japan extended its support to Hitler and they bombarded Pearl Harbor. And then USA entered the war. But then USA was not involved in the war. The war ended in 1945 with Hitler's defeat and the US bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. When USA is not in the war, Japan, to support Hitler, they bombarded Pearl Harbor. So now USA had to enter the war. And now when they entered the war, they made it ensured that they are going to defeat Hitler and they are going to take revenge on Japan by bombarding atom bombs. So what did they do? As the war ended in 1945, Hitler got defeated. And then what did USA do? They bombed on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. And till now, the 1945, the war took place. Till now, in 2020 also, the side effect of that atom bomb is still there in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Children born deaf, dumb, not able to see, blind, handicapped, people facing lots of diseases, side effects are still there. Okay. Now here you can see expansion of Nazi Party in 1943. This is a map which I have taken from your textbook. The Nazi world view. Now, according to Nazi ideology, there was no equality between people, but only racial hierarchy was there. There was no equality. Okay, people, they had no equality there. They had racial hierarchy. And what was that? That we are going to learn ahead. The Nazis began creating an exclusive racial community of pure Germans by physically eliminating those who were considered undesirable. That means the Nazi party has brought racial discrimination into play, and that also how? By thinking that only pure Germans are going to be there in Germany. There will be no one else. The Nazis began creating this racial community that the Jewish people, those people who are not having pure blood of Germans, they will be getting eliminated from Germany. That was the thing what they have decided. Okay. And next, they wanted a society of pure and healthy Nordic Aryans. What was that? Jewish, Gypsies, Blacks, Russian, Poles, even certain Germans and abnormal were considered undesirable. That means Nazi party wanted only society of pure and healthy Nordic Aryans. If they are Germans, if they are the inhabitants of Germany, still, if they are abnormal, having any kind of disability, they will be considered as undesirable. Jewish, Gypsies, Blacks, Russians, Poles, they all were considered as undesirable to live in Germany. And the other aspect of Hitler's ideology related to the geopolitical concept of Leibnizism or living space. The other aspect of Hitler's ideology, what he considered as geopolitical concept of Lebensraum or living space. That means there will be proper living space for healthy Nordic Aryans, but those people who are abnormal, Jewish, Gypsies, Blacks, Russian, Poles, they will be not given any type of living space in Germany. That was the thing according to him. Now from this slide, how Jews suffered, that we will be doing in your next class. Right? Okay. Thank you.